The New York Knicks have won Game 2 of the NBA Finals in a thrilling game. I can't believe I'm saying it, but the New York Knicks are 2 wins away from winning an NBA championship. What a game, what a series this has been, and what a heartbreaking loss for the San Antonio Spurs. Game 2, I want to give a shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns. I think in this series, in the first 2 games, he has really answered the bell to Victor Wembanyama. He just went at him. He's went at Wemby, and he's shown that he's not really scared of that 7'4", 7'5" frame that he has. And it's just really been impressive to see Cat be aggressive and attack when he has to. And I really think he's the biggest reason with his defense why they are up 2-0. The New York Knicks defense has been fantastic in my opinion. The way they are handling these San Antonio Spurs young guards with Castle and Dylan Harper and De'Aaron Fox, who's older but an all-star guard, is really impressive what they have done. And a team that you really don't expect to be able to defend the way they have. Like, they have great defenders in OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, but they also have some liabilities. People really didn't think that Cat was a good defender, but he has shown in this playoffs to play well on defense. And Jalen Brunson, not the biggest guy, maybe considered a liability. He's trying on defense. He's working hard on defense, and that's really what you want to see from the Knicks. I can't praise enough the New York Knicks' ability to make it hard for Victor Wembanyama. He's really struggling to get to the rim and just really pushing him outside the paint. They have done a fantastic job guarding him and making it hard for him, working. That's really what you have to make Wemby do, is work for every point that he gets. I think the biggest factor with this is Wemby really can't sit on a player and roam around and be the shot blocking player that he can be at 7'5". They put him on Josh Hart. He can't really help off of Josh Hart too much because Josh Hart is known this season to really hit threes. Like, he's been pretty consistent in that area. And then obviously Karl-Anthony Towns, arguably the best big man shooter ever, so you can't help off of him. So it makes Victor Wembanyama kind of eliminate himself out of the paint because he has to kind of still stay attached to those dudes. But what a fourth quarter for the San Antonio Spurs to rally and get back into this game. I really did think that it was potentially over early in that fourth, but the Spurs battled like they have all playoffs all season long, and they gave a lot of heart to get back into this game. The ending of it, really frustrating for them. I just think they showed their youth in some ways. Wemby throwing it off of Castle's back is a horrendous play in that situation, and how much time's left in the game. That just can't happen. And in the final possession of the game, Wemby has a chance to win on a mid-range too. I actually really like what the Spurs did get Fox, where he could potentially go downhill or give it on the pick and pop to Wemby. And Wemby, he flashed open, and he got a decent shot and unfortunately missed. I don't think that was the problem. But at the end of the day, the Spurs lacked, experience in that moment to not turn over that ball right there, because that was a tie game. The Spurs could have won that game right there. They're sitting in a decent spot to do that, and it really just threw it all away. But what a game. Let me know your guys' thoughts about the game in the comments. Are the Knicks going to get it done in 5 games, 6 games? What will happen when they go to Madison Square Garden?